Good morning. I'm Mary.
I'm Linda.
We're going to make a peanut butter pie this morning.
I've never made a peanut butter pie.
Is that right? Well, we're going to mix it up. It takes 3/4 a cup of graham crackers. You can beat up, you can buy regular graham crackers and then put them in a baggie and roll it with a rolling pin. If you want to crush them up, or you can use your food processor, blender, whatever to crush them up. I bought the crumbs already. Let me show you. I know you probably know that. It's just a graham cracker crumbs already crushed up. So this is 3/4 a cup, 1/4 a cup of sugar, and this is 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, and we do another cup. Let me get this. I love my.
I like those canisters.
Yeah, they're little. Now here it is. You got this little
Leveler.
I like to pack it in there, and with this, and then slush it over. Okay, so that's 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Let me put this up. We just been busy today. All right.
Another beautiful fall day.
Right. And then you melt 4 tablespoons of butter. And I do that in the microwave.
That's a 1/2 cup, right?
That's
half a stick.
It's a 1/2 stick.
1/2
yeah.
stick, sorry.
Yeah. Yep, that's a 1/2 stick. And I have my recipe book out here because sometimes I might forget something. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to put this back in my box.
What do you want me to do?
Well,
You need
at
that
the
in a
moment,
bag or something?
I'm gonna clip it. I use these little clips,
Okay.
and then put it in another bag. Just put it in the bag and put it back in the box. I'm gonna get me a spoon and.
Do you fold your bags over when you're doing them like that?
Yes, I do. Whenever you use in bags and you're gonna store it or put it in the freezer or something, mash all the air out of it. Mash all the air. That's what you was doing when it.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, you don't want to put anything in the freezer in a baggie that has air in it. So, anyway, and instead of dirt in another bowl to make this mixture for your crust, your graham cracker crust. Mix it in the pan.
Right, just saves the bowl.
Yeah, saves the bowl. And you can, Linda, if you want to. I need a cup. Let's see, peanut butter. 1 cup. Here's a cup right here.
Okay.
You just get your spoon and get that peanut butter out there. And I'll be mixing up this pie crust. The pie crust needs to get kind of firm before you put your filling in it. So I'm gonna. This is a no-bake pie.
Mary, does it matter if it's creamy or crunchy?
Yeah, creamy is what I use.
Creamy,
If
okay.
you want crunchy, it probably wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
But creamy is what my recipe calls for. But I just mix up your brown sugar, and your graham crackers. And then I'm gonna put this. Then I'm gonna put this 1/4 cup. I mean, it's a 1/2 stick. It's 4 tablespoons of butter. I just mix it together. Just kind of mix it like this. I'll tell you something about peanut butter.
Peanut butter smells good.
It does smell good. But as a child, my mother, when my dad got sick, she had to go to work. She'd never worked before. And she went to work at the school. And in the cafeteria, and they made peanut butter cookies for the lunch.
That's back when they actually cooked the food in the cafeteria,
right? And Mother was over the cafeteria, and she made these peanut butter cookies, and she would bring them gallon of peanut butter home, and she would make us peanut peanut butter cookies, and we eat so many peanut butter
She
cookies.
bought the peanut butter from school.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She bought it. Matter of fact, she still did it after she quit working. Truthfully, did you know she made them peanut cookies before she ever started working in that cafeteria?
She did.
She made them because she'd have them ready for us when we got home to school.
Every day
And that's
from
when
school.
she was at home.
Yeah, we'd have those big peanut butter cookies.
I'm gonna move them around so you can be in this picture too, Linda.
Okay.
Can you get in
And
there?
it burnt you out on peanut butter
It burnt me
cookies.
out on peanut. I wouldn't eat peanut butter. I'm just now beginning to eat peanut butter.
I love peanut butter.
And I have never, but you know, as you get older, your taste buds change. And did you know that I eat peanut butter and crackers at night?
I love
I
peanut
do.
butter
And I
and
used to
crackers
never
as a
would eat
snack.
peanut butter. So this is why I started, I found this recipe. I said, I'm going to make me a peanut butter pie.
And for those who have never made your own crust and you always buy the bought ones, these are so much better.
It's a little bit that didn't get crumbled, didn't get brushed up, and I don't want it to. So this is where I do it. I just mash it in the pan like this. Yeah, like Linda said, the homemade crusts are a lot better than the bought. But I kind of, let me see, can y'all see this? Well, I kind of push it to the side like this, and then I'll show you a little trick that I learned years ago when it might be, I don't know where I learned it. I don't know if I learned it on my own or if I seen it somewhere in a magazine or something. But I'm going to show you how I do this. Because you try to get that down firm. I just take another pan. Just take another pie pan and you put that, I might not have got it up on the corners a little bit, but you put this pie pan inside that pie pan.
That's a really neat idea.
And it firms it. Just mash it down. And then you just go around the edges like this.
That's real good. You know what I was thinking about,
What?
Mary? I wanted to say it so bad I knew you would start laughing. You remember old timers? Now in our house, you know, we didn't cuss and we didn't, you know, we was brought up in a conservative household. We didn't do all that kind of stuff. But the slang words back then were, you know, not anything like they are today.
No.
You remember when Pinky Mom used to wrinkle her brow and she'd say, "Oh, Shaw." Thought about that the other day. I started to say that when you got that pan out. "Oh, Shaw."
I hadn't thought about that
I wonder
in
if
years.
anybody else has ever heard
I
that.
don't know. But see, I just run that pie pan around in there.
Really, that worked really
And
good.
it makes it firm up a lot easier than you do it. Because when you do it with the spoon, it leaves little dips. But if you use a pie pan, it don't.
smooths
Now this
out.
is going to go in the freezer to get cold while we make the filling.
If we heard that word, "Oh, Shaw," that was a grown-up adult word. We knew something was serious.
I hadn't thought about that, Linda, in years. Okay, now you I'm gonna wipe this bowl out just a minute.
You're doing all the work today. What do you want me to do?
Well, you got that peanut butter out for me. We're gonna mix up and you soften 8 ounces of cream cheese. Thank you. Can you put that in the trash for me? And 3/4 a cup of sugar.
And that was
Go ahead.
full flavor.
Yeah,
cheese,
yeah,
not
not low
the
fat.
low fat.
Uh-uh.
I just don't like using that low fat
3/4.
cream cheese.
Find my 3/4 cup sugar, and I'm gonna put this spoon in the dishwater and get me another one. I dirty so many spoons while I'm cooking because I don't use the same spoon.
I do too. Mike always wonders why.
Why there's so many dishes? Yeah, Linda has a little help with her dishwashing at home.
Sometimes I do.
Yeah, I know. He probably gets tired as much as you cook.
Sometimes he comes in the kitchen right after I got the last one
Oh
washed.
no. Well, on some of my canisters, I have measuring cups in my containers, and I'm sure you do too.
I do.
Okay, 3/4 cream cheese. All right, and before we put the sugar in there, we're supposed to mix that cream cheese. You need to get that cream cheese kind of fluffy before you add your sugar in it. I hope it's not too loud for y'all. Let me get away from it a little bit. too. I don't know what it was, Linda. I knew why I had another bowl out. Because I was going to beat the cream. The whipped cream. Yeah, get another bowl. Let me get another one of these bowls. I should have had this in the refrigerator. You know what? We could just use the stand mixer to beat that. I didn't think about that. Just yeah, all my connections I put them there together. Just take them out and dust it down here. I keep that covered, but anyway, and we'll do the okay, now we got that.
Are you going to beat it over here?
Yeah, we'll just beat it over there. It just snaps in there, Linda. Sorry. Snap.
I guess it's just like mine, but for some reason I think it
and put the cream. It takes a cup and a half, Linda.
Okay.
A whipping cream. But show them the whipping cream.
We use this brand just because it has a really good long date on it, and we go through so much of this. How much did you say?
A cup and a half of heavy cream.
Okay.
And here's a half a cup.
Okay, this is good.
And then you just going to use that half a cup, Linda?
Yeah, I'll just do it 3 times.
All right. And now I'm going to add, I've got my 1/8 ounce of cream cheese beat, and then I'm going to put 3/4 a cup of sugar in it. And beat it again. Mix it up before you put anything else in there. Okay.
You ready for me to beat this?
Go ahead and beat the cream, yes. And I'm going to put, I'll put this cup, it's a cup of peanut butter in with the cream cheese. Yeah, the mixers are loud.
Get this done.
But for us to show you step by step what we do, we can't make it ahead of time. We try to let y'all see exactly what we do.
Wiping out everything.
I know. Okay, now we'll get this cream cheese, sugar, and peanut butter mixed up.
Do you sweeten your whipped cream, Mary? Do you put anything in it to sweeten it?
No.
It doesn't call for that? Okay.
No, it doesn't.
It's probably got enough
vanilla
sugar in it.
The vanilla. You have to put 1 tablespoon of vanilla. I think you might have, no you didn't, here it is. I was thinking you washed it. But it's 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Linda and I, we go through a lot of vanilla.
We sure do.
I was just noticing I'm getting close to out of this one, but I got another bottle. Ooh, it popped in your face. If you don't mind, put that in the sink. And Linda, would you hand me that spatula out of my second drawer here? Right there. I like the one that one right there. Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is a little spatula. Linda, where did you buy this spatula? You're the one that bought it.
I'll tell you exactly where I bought it. I bought it at Joann's. It's a Wilton spatula. I bought it at Joann's in Gainesville, Texas.
Is that right? I knew. Like I've told you on some of the other videos, my sister, when she buys her something she finds really cute and something that she thinks we use, she buys me one too. And I love this thing.
Yeah,
it's rubber. It's like rubber.
It's one piece, and it won't come apart.
Right.
I hate something
that gets water in it.
That pulls apart.
Yes.
You can't clean them.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
going to save this right here.
You can't clean them, so.
Yeah, I love that spatula. So get this beat up.
Do you want this stiff or just medium?
Just stiff.
Okay, I always beat mine.
Yeah. So we're just gonna, she's beaten 1.5 cups of heavy cream, and we fold that into this peanut butter mixture. And I'm gonna try to get all the goodie off of the beaters. My grandkids, if they was here, they would lick this beater for me. They always, matter of fact, Linda, don't we have a picture of Miranda? She was, what, 3 or 4 years old, in that cookbook of her licking the beater?
Oh, in the kids' cookbook.
In the kids' cookbook.
Yes,
we got my youngest granddaughter back then. She's 22 now. She was probably 3 years old.
Yeah, she was very small.
And we have a picture of her in that cookbook, licking chocolate. Remember, it's chocolate. She had it all over her face. But
I remember years ago when we were kids, Raymond, our cousin, we were real close in age. Yeah. Raymond Ward, and we were in Ma's kitchen, and Ma had these big old crock bowls that she mixed her cakes up in, and we were licking the bowl, and we were kind of, I guess, a little bit, I don't know, we was probably a little bit too aggressive pulling it back and forth, and we pulled that off of the floor and broke that bowl.
Oh, no. I don't remember that,
And we ran out that back door. I always felt so bad about breaking Ma's bowl. They didn't get on to us. I'm sure Mama and Aunt Elsie got on to us. But I always hated so bad that we broke it. She probably had it for years because people never threw anything away back then.
We did do one thing ahead. We put 1/2 cup of heavy cream in a little bowl that's microwavable, 1/2 cup, and 1 cup of chocolate chips. The recipe calls for semi-sweet chocolate chips. I put milk chocolate because I'm not very fond of chocolate. So I use the milk chocolate, but you can use dark chocolate, semi-sweet chocolate for the ganache that goes on top. But we went ahead and melted the chocolate chips with the heavy cream that goes on top because it has to cool because it's hot. So now we're going to be folding this. See, this is what Linda was over there doing. She was whipping heavy cream. That was 1.5 cups, and she just beat it. That's all and then we're going to put this.
And we didn't mention this before, and we didn't chill that bowl and beaters.
I know.
But as a rule, we do chill them.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it beat up really fast. One
did.
thing, because the kitchen is not hot.
Yeah.
But if it was hot and humid outside, you would definitely want to chill your bowl and beaters before you beat whipped cream.
Doing this live on video, sometimes we kind of get ahead of ourselves a little bit. I think I got all I can get out of there, Linda. As a matter of fact, I'm going to use this spatula to stir this because it just really does work better. All right, and you just, when I say fold, that means you just kind of, you don't beat it. You just kind of stir that stir that whipping cream up in your peanut butter mixture. Makes a good pie.
It's going to make a big pie, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. My pan here's the box where I bought them is, it says they're 10-inch pans, but they're really not, but 9 something. Just cut that phone off, Linda. I forgot to turn it off. I get calls constantly, and I'm not going to answer it while I'm cooking. Oh, you could have just cut it off.
Well, I guess I should have. I thought it was going to quit ringing. You want me to cut it off?
Yeah. I get so many calls, and they're spam. Or something. This morning, I got one from it says they're from Social Security. It said that we're just calling to advise you that you are being sued for something, and you'll be getting a letter from Social Security soon, and all. I just hang up on them because
Mike's been getting those too. I think that's something that's going around. That
I'll tell you, I know enough about Social Security that if Social Security has something they want to talk to you about, you're going to get a letter. You're going to get a letter before you get a phone call. So they're not going to be calling you up and telling you that you've been an attorney has been you've been contacted by an attorney saying that your Social Security is going to be cut, and it's just not correct. All right, I've stirred that in.
Oh,
now,
it's good.
And our pie shell. I put my pie shell. I actually put my pie shell in the freezer because I wanted to get cooked good and firm,
Really
because that milk was that butter was hot.
That looks good, man.
Doesn't that look good?
It smells good too.
There may be there's lots of ways to make these.
I bet Nathan and Braden's gonna like that.
They probably will, but I'll have to sneak them a piece. My daughter says she don't want me bringing no more sweets over there.
She might change her mind.
She might do it.
Especially with that chocolate on top. Linda loves
loves chocolate.
And this is a 10-inch pie shell, isn't it?
Well,
or is that a 9-inch?
Well, the box that I bought them in, it said they're 10 inches, but they're 9 3/4. I think is what they really are.
They're never ever the exact size that they say they are. I've learned that by putting a box in a bakery box.
Yeah.
They're always a little bit off.
Yeah. Now this, if you don't mind putting that in the sink. She's my helper. We help each other.
Yes, we do.
I'm the peanut brittle. She's been making peanut brittle so many years, a lot more peanut brittle than I ever made. And so she will know more about that. All right, that's the way it looks for right now. And what you're supposed to do is chill this in the refrigerator for 2 hours for it to get firm up. We're going to kind of speed the process up. So, drop something. It's okay. And going to speed it up a little bit. We, like I was telling y'all a while ago, you make your ganache with a half a cup of heavy cream and a cup of chocolate chips. Now I've got these in this little bowl with the spout, and like I said, this pie is supposed to be cold. It's supposed to be cold before you start this. Let me look back with it so you can see.
You need a spatula?
Nope, I'm just running over here. I'm hoping that it'll stay. I haven't cooled this chocolate as long as it says to do it, but we're gonna try to hopefully. Oops, don't want to drop it. And it just kind of, if the pie was cold like it's supposed to be, it would stop running. It would set fast. Yeah. But this one is not going to set fast, so I'm not going to put all this chocolate on there because I don't want it to run off. But it just makes a nice little topping.
Really pretty.
Like I said, you're supposed to let it chill. But can you see?
That looks delicious, Mary.
And it's very good. Let me see. See? You just put your ganache on top of it, put it in the refrigerator, let it set probably a couple of hours. Well, the pie's supposed to already been in there for 2 hours. All right, Linda, if you'll take that and put it in, because I've got chocolate on my hands.
Okay.
And set it right there. Well, if you don't, I'll move something. Just move something around. When I cook so much, so I have a lot. I got chocolate on my hands. If you'll excuse me just a minute, I'll go wash my hands.
Okay, so we got it in there?
Yes,
we got it in there.
We would like to show you when we cut it, but we can't cut it.
Yeah, it's going to have to sit, but it's going to be delicious. You can smell it, and you can tell it's going to be really good. Are you going to save the rest of this chocolate to put on top?
Yeah, I'm going to save that chocolate because after it cools off, and I slice me off a piece of it, I may add some more chocolate on it.
Okay,
so
you're through with all this.
I'm through with all this,
right?
yes. No more set. Well, ladies, gentlemen, all our followers, we thank you for tuning in with us today. And
we'll post this recipe for you. Get in the kitchen and cook with your kids and family, and you'll make a lot of happy memories, and you will look back on these one day and think, how did the time go by so fast?
Yeah, and this is a no-bake pie. So it's be something you get up on a Sunday morning and fix for noon for a Sunday meal. So thank y'all. We appreciate all you followers and all your comments. We love your comments. It makes us feel so close, like we know so many people, and we love it. I would love to just fellowship with all of you.
We certainly would. Thank you again. Be sure to tell your friends about us. Bye.